What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing translucent zero versus hypo trans zero. We're going to take these guys outside so we can get a better look at them in some natural light. But first, we're going to go feed the female dragons that we have outside in the pen, and we're going to check on their mother, because about a week ago it seemed like she was filling up with eggs again. So we're gonna go pick her up and fill her out and see if she's carrying any more eggs. She has one more clutch already incubating, and she may be gravid again. And as you know, they can lay up to 5 clutches off of one breeding, so it's a good chance that she can be, but maybe she's just been eating a lot. So we're gonna go check and find out so I can start keeping an eye on her again. She has been eating a lot in the last week, and I've been feeding heavy just in case she is gravid. So we're gonna go check on her, pick her up, check her out, and see what's going on. And then we'll get to these guys. Okay, she's right there, poking her head out. They're still good on water. That female over there is shedding. Popped her shed on her back. She's growing nicely. So, I'm just gonna step in here. Hopefully she doesn't run. She's getting scared right now. Okay, so that's her. I don't feel any eggs in her, so she's just been eating a lot. She's a little dirty. I might take these guys out, give them a little scrub down, even though they're outside. Just give them a scrub down and give them a good look over. I might give them a deworming as well, since they've been outside. So they might have been catching bugs from natural out here. So I'll probably get them a deworming. But I'll probably do that like maybe next week or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and this girl wanna come out too. And that female over there, she has the same father as the babies that we're gonna be looking at today. She's a Hypo leatherback genetic stripe, 100% het zero, and 66% probable het trans. No, 50% probable het trans. She'll be breeding to Stitch as well. Well, they all be breeding to Stitch, but she could make zeros with Stitch. She possibly could make Hypo. Sorry, she probably could make Wirros with Stitch, with all of the genes in there as well. But we're gonna go ahead and get to those babies and explain the difference between the Hypo trans zero and the trans zero. Alright guys, so right now these, like I said before, this is a Hypo trans zero and the translucent zero. The trans is 100%. The translucent zero is 100% het hypo, but it doesn't show a visual. These are a little bit harder to tell apart if you don't know what you're looking for. So we're gonna go over a couple of differences. You might be able to see in a video that one is a little bit lighter. That one is gonna be the Hypo. Hypo, again, if you didn't watch my previous videos, Hypo is short for hypomelanistics, which means that is lacking in black pigment. Unlike albino is a completely no black pigment at all. So the hypo is a reduction of the black pigment. So similar, but similar to albino, but it doesn't take all the pigment away. So we're gonna start with just the translucent zero first. As you can see here, he's a little bit overall more dark than the other one right there. This one has solid black eyes, but when it comes to the zeros, you can't go off the eyes because even just a normal zero can sometimes have black eyes. So you have to go with the pigment of the skin. The skin is going to be see-through because, again, if you didn't watch my last video, I also explained that the translucent gene is the reduction of white pigment. So it's like the opposite of hypo. It takes out the white pigment in the skin, which makes the skin appear translucent. As you can see, the lips on this guy is, let me see, there we go. Trying to keep the focus on this. Alright, there we go. The lips on this guy is like pink, because where the pink is usually where white color will usually be. And he doesn't have the clear nails because he doesn't have a hypo, so that's going to be one of the major keys on telling a trans from a hypo trans is the nails. The translucent, just the translucent is not going to have the clear nails, but on the hypo, he will have the clear nails. He'll be overall lighter color, and it have more like a pastel look to them. Give me just a second here. He's crawling up my, sorry about the hand in the camera, but he was crawling up my arm. I didn't want him to jump off because we're outside. But yeah, that's the hypo trans. He has the black eyes, clear nails, and overall lighter appearance. Let me see if I can get them both together. He ran behind a paper towel here. There you go. Sorry about the break in the action. I accidentally pushed the stop button on the recording. But I'm gonna get both of them. I think this is where I left off. I was trying to get it both together so you can see the comparison between the two. And right now they're a little bit stressed out, so they're a little darker than normal. But even in a dark phase, you can see that this one here is still lighter because that's the hypo. And you guys see how the mother look? She isn't visual. She's just a het. But when we say het, that means that that the dragon or animal can carry the gene, but doesn't physically show it. So it's like pretty much like a hidden gene inside of that animal. And the only way to know for sure that the animal has it is if the parent is a visual, or if you prove it out. So. Hope help you guys understand the difference between the translucent zero and the hypotrans zero. And I'll keep you guys updated on if the mother starts filling up with eggs again, and also that second clutch when it starts hatching. I think my favorite of the two would be the hypo trans, because it has that more that pastel look. It look more soft, especially if it has leatherback. I wish I had some leatherbacks to show you guys, but I don't have any at the time. But if I if I breed their sister to Stitch, the male that I just unboxed, and I think 2 videos. I think it was like 2 videos. The last 2 videos. If I breed him to her, I have some leatherback versions of these guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys in. They're starting to warm up. So they're starting to gape their mouth a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them back into their cage so they can get hydrated and eat. If you have any questions, anything I didn't cover, anything you might be confused about, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll answer your question in the next video. Alright guys, have a good one.